Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to quickly be able to just look at a fossil and be able to tell exactly where the origin is in a few seconds. Very quickly and easily. Fossils that generate, you can generate them yourselves using structure blocks. You switch to load mode, and then you type in this command here, Minecraft nether fossils / fossil, and then the number ID for it. The number IDs range from 1 to 14. So if we want to look at fossil number 1, we can hit load and it shows you the area it's going to generate it in. If you hit load again, it will actually generate the fossil for you. These fossils can be rotated 90 degrees, or they can be rotated 180 degrees, or 270 degrees. But the game will never generate them mirrored, so you never have to worry about looking at a fossil that's mirrored and figuring out which way it's oriented. So the first category of the fossils is the flat category. So what makes the flat category the flat category is that it's one tall. There's only one element in this category, and it's this one. And the way you can identify where its origin is by orienting it so it looks like a T and an F, like this. And then it's the bottom right-hand corner here. So you just come down from that tip of the T and the base of the F, and that's your origin. The second category of fossils is the single rib category, and the way you can tell if a fossil is in this category is if it's just a single wide column going up and then to the side. The way you can tell where the origin is on each one of these is by looking at how far the tip sticks out. If it only sticks out one block, it's at the base of the fossil. If it sticks out 2 blocks, it's under the tip of the rib hanging out. The second category of fossils is the multiple ribs category. You can tell if a fossil is in this category if it has more than 1 block wide and it only has ribs on one side of it. So this one is a bit hard to tell it's in this category, except you can see there's a little bit sticking off here. So the way you can find the origin of these fossils is make it so that the end sticking out is pointing left, and then it's the closest right block to you. So that block there, this one's pointing left, so it's in this hitbox. You can tell the box by the shape of the fossil. It perfectly wraps around the fossil. So it's that block. And then it's this block, because they're pointing left. And then it's this block. The next category of fossils is the ribcage category. This category is defined by having ribs on both sides of the fossil. And the way you can figure out which block is the origin on these fossils is by orienting yourself so that the fossils get smaller to largest, smaller to large, smaller to large, smaller to large, with a tiebreaker of the largest overhang being on the left-hand side. And then the way to tell where the origin is it's the furthest forward block and to the left from this orientation. So it's this block, then it's tiebreaker with this one on the side. So this block, it's what's smallest to largest. So it's this block, smallest to largest, and then smallest to largest. The last category of fossils is the closed cage category. So you can tell if a fossil is part of the closed cage category because it has ribs on 3 different sides. And the way to figure out where the origin is on this fossil is by finding the one that sticks out, seeing it points right, and then the origin is right behind it, in this block here. I hope everything in this video made sense to you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And in the description, there should be a link to a video that's going to be made soon of either me or Matthew, who discovered the method, explaining how to use the origin of the fossil to find a stronghold. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and it'll be announced when that video gets put out. And once it's put out, it will be in the description.